What up, YouTube? You already know who it is. Those are the GOAT, a.k.a. those that don't bold. This is my channel, Biased Truth. We finna go ahead and react to Kendrick Perkins. Apparently, he apologizes to Kyrie Irving after they beat the 76ers. If anybody has to apologize, it's Harden. Straight up. But other than that, appreciate y'all watching this video. Like, sub, show love. We finna get straight into it. To hear my take before we get on, Philly better hope they don't play Brooklyn, and Harden better get his act together, because Philly will try you. Even though Meek Mills like you, Mike Rubin like you, and all that stuff, bro, they will try you like they tried Ben Simmons. So let's get straight to the video. Man, bro, literally KD and Kyrie bully Harden.
KD there, by the way, just covering for his boy. Talk about team. And James Harden, he looked.
Look at that. You're the only one. All you have to do is draw 10 or more points. Maybe, bro. Just maybe, bro.
That was a good puffer. So do I. That's all I got to say. He's always got a fresh one each post game. Monica, what statement did the Nets send last night to James Harden in Philly?
I'm going to answer first. She can wait. The statement that the Brooklyn Nets made to Harden and Philadelphia 76ers is that y'all can't guard them. You will have to guard them. They're going to guard you. You see how they played James Harden. Harden got pressed up the whole game. He had no time to dribble. He had no spacing. Terrible play calls by Doc Rivers once again. So the statement is, at the end of the day, great players going to play. Kyrie, KD stepped up, barely missed a shot. Harden, you folded. They had defense on you, and Ben Simmons didn't come back. So with that being said, you should have stayed your ass in Brooklyn like I wanted you to. And then with that being said, let's let her talk right now. Let's go, Monica. Come on, man. They just bullied you, bro. You're not scoring. Like,
I think the biggest statement for me, Molly and Perk, was about the depth that this team has. As much as Kyrie and KD both played terrific ball last night, and of course, if Kyrie is available full time, this is a completely different squad. But when I really look at it, the game that Seth Curry had, the way that Andre Drummond was defending prior to that injury, the way Bruce Bowen played on both sides of the ball, the way Nick Claxton came and raised his level of play to the occasion.
And yeah, I understand what you're saying. You know, everybody did. You know, I like to interrupt people. But yes, they all did turn up. But at the end of the day, that was Doc Rivers' fault. Why these extra guys got their groove on? That's because when the pick was coming, the center was dropping. And you know what that means? When you drop against shooters coming off a pick, they're going to shoot. So it's Doc Rivers' fault. I don't give them too much credit. Including Drummond and Claxton. Because at the end of the day, Embiid
of defending Joel Embiid. And so I think back, not too long ago, probably November, early December, to KD playing MVP level basketball and carrying all these guys before Kyrie was even available on a part-time level. And so yesterday, watching Kyrie, KD on the floor with these role players, and not to mention that Seth Curry and Andre Drummond are upgrades to the role players that KD had to play alongside prior to his injury. I'm looking at this team in terms of the depth that they have and the options that they will have around if it's just KD or when it's the two of them. And so to me, the thing that stood out was the supporting cast of the Nets and the pendulum really swinging with that trade, because if you put Seth Curry on the other side last night, I think it's flat out.
Yeah, Big Perk, and that was without Ben Simmons. What did you see, Perk?
You know what? I'm not about to go there with Monica right now, but I will later on in the show. But what I saw last night, was Kyrie Irving. And I'm here right now to apologize to Kyrie Irving on national television and to say that as long as I'm in the media, I would never say anything negative about Kyrie Irving again. And here's why.
You need to shut up more. That's why. Because you just be talking. Stop talking, and you would have to be saying
Kyrie Irving showed me something, and he stole my heart, and however you want to say it. The simple fact that he went out there and snatched James Harden's soul defensively, the way that he picked him up full court, it made it true about the rumors that we heard about in their practices, how Kyrie was going at James. 2, it just showed me a different level of Kyrie. So if Kyrie want to go on IG Live and have his vibe with Kai and sit Indian style and burn his sage, guess what? Big Perk go be sitting Indian style as well. Because we already know that he could go out there and score 50. We know that he could go out there and put up 25 in the quarter.
Look at
but
that.
The
Killer mode. Killer mode.
He set the tone last night and was telling guys, don't switch. I got him. That was a whole nother mentality for me. And I got a whole nother respect for this brother. So I'm going on national.
Hey, you can say what you want. If y'all can say what you want. But Arden be playing soft, bro. I would have been elbow Kyrie ass. Like, get the fuck off. You know, like.
Television is saying today, Molly.
Bro,
I don't care if Kyrie takes off from work. I don't care what Kyrie does from here on out. You would never, ever hear me say anything negative about him again, just from that defensive performance last night.
No, it's incredible. But the only thing, you lied about sitting Indian style. You know you're too stiff for that. You know your knees will be up to your ears.
We got to hear what Kendrick Perkins has to say. So at the end of the day, he apologized to Kyrie because Kyrie is a bucket getter, and most importantly, he clamped Harden by himself. He clamped Harden, and I didn't see that coming. I thought Harden will at least be able to ISO up, get by him a little bit, and then if he gets slowed down, put his shoulder in him. You feel me? Like, and then fade over him. You know, Harden don't have that game, and that's why he was perfect in Brooklyn. I'm sorry for ranting, because this shit pissed me the fuck off. He was perfect from Brooklyn. He ain't have to be the primary scorer. Understand, Kyrie, with the vaccination, I don't care about that. You're supposed to ride for your dogs. So at the end of the day, you being in Brooklyn made you the third scorer, made you the primary passer, and you could let Kyrie and KD take all the shots. And now look at you, 1 for 8. Trash. But y'all heard what Kendrick Perkins had to say. You heard what Monica had to say. So I appreciate y'all watching this. I'm sorry if y'all watched that game and you're a Philly fan that James Harden sold y'all. Hopefully he don't do it in the playoffs. Just don't put your money on it. At the end of the day, see y'all in the playoffs, man. I'm ready. Like, show love. See y'all for more videos. Deuces.